Alright, it's Exploring John. Today we're going down the Antietam Creek in the kayaks again. Got a different group of people, we're all going to have fun. Here we look at some of the people in our group. Here we go, Aaron launching first. Start of our trip. We had our first tip over and we're draining the kayak, and this is at the put-in spot. We got others putting in behind us. So we got a lot of tubers here mixed in with us today. But usually we'll outpace them once we get through the rapid. The tubes go a little bit slower than the kayaks do. We put in on the beach below the rapid, and we're checking out all the butterflies. A whole bunch of them. As we look back, we had a couple people wipe out in the rapid and waiting for everyone to catch up. Well, we're coming up to the next rapid. Looks like we're going to do the right side. I think somebody hit a rock. Yeah, we see some rocks in here. We're going to have to split between them. Little ledge there. Ooh, back to smooth water. We're down here in part of the battlefield still. We haven't made it to Burnside Bridge Road or Burnside Bridge, the stone one. Alright, we're coming up on another rapid. We're going to move to the right side again. Trying to stay away from those rocks. And we're hitting the bottom. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm going to have to get out here and push. Doing the old take a foot push. Get over here in the deeper stuff. There we go. Now we're floating again. Barely missing that brush. Looks like we're going to go through a tree here. Just bring our nose around and we're set for this next section of level 1. Alright, we're coming down. We see Burnside Bridge Road, the bridge there. We're going to see the rope swing after that. And the little stone dam, we're going to go through that on the left. Coming down through the stone dam below the rope swing. As we go down, we see other people on the creek too. It's not too crowded today, but people are out there.
I am not going in there!
Well, we had someone just bail out because they were to go through a tree.
I was not going through them. I'm sorry.
So there were spiders in that tree, Bella?
Yeah, and I jumped out instead of going through them.
Wow. That's one way to do it, isn't it? Here we are, coming up on Burnside Bridge. So here we are, going through the arch. We're underneath. You can even hear a little bit of an echo. And now, we can just hear the beginning of the dam. Here's our group coming up on the drop at the dam. Okay, we're coming up on the dam. People are going to start going over them quick. Let's just see here. There went two at the same time. coming up on it. And now it's our turn. Oh, just got a little splash in the side, and that was it. That was pretty good. See if we get Bella coming across. All right, we're down here at Molly's Hole, and we're coming up on the first pipe. The water looks a little deeper today. I don't see any rocks out there at the water level. We'll go by and try and look in. See if we see daylight. Yes, there we saw daylight on the other side. Now we'll move down to the second pipe. Okay, we're at the second pipe. The rock's really out of the water there. We float by, we'll look to see if we can see through. Well, I didn't see any light. Maybe on the film it caught some. So yeah, we're having a good time here. Look, we got our ducks in a row. Well, we made our way through that next rapid, and that's the one that usually pushes you to the left bank. We did pretty good there. So now on down we go. All right, now we have some rocks across here. We're gonna have to watch out for them. We'll try and go left of it. See it there? Well, down through here we're hitting a lot of rocks. Up. See if we go left of this one. Uh-oh, we might hit it. Yeah, a little bit. The rock's sticking out of the water there on the left. We came down through that rapid. Someone yelled, keep out of the middle, so we moved right. Now we're coming down to what we call Fireball Alley. A nice big long section where it's all nice and calm. All right, we're gonna have to dump some water here. Out of one of the kayaks that got some water going over the dam and all. But that's one of the things with kayaks, you get wet. It's called having fun. So there it goes.
It's not like today in the 80s or actually 90s.
All right, we're done dumping the water out of the kayak and we're back in. Look at these big waves. Woohoo. Well, we didn't hit nothing, so onward we go. All right, we're coming up on the rapid and everybody's talked about, whoa, what's the best way to go? Yeah, I'm gonna keep my camera running. Last time one of the girls squealed, she ended up in the creek. So the creek comes down and turns to the right. A little bit of choppy in here. This is what makes it fun. Coming down through this choppiness. Oh, someone got stuck on a rock. They won't go back and give me. Well, she got loose, so we're continuing on our way down. I saw you get hung up there. Sometimes the current just whips you around and you come off. They're telling us go left because the right had some rocks and it got shallow.
That's why I tried to get rid of it.
Now we're out here in the sun again. A lot of shade and a lot of sun, so it's pretty good. All right, we're coming down to some rough stuff now, and I think that was this little ledge in here, part way down. We're gonna try and miss that big rock. We're bouncing a little bit. This is cool. Turn around, we see Bella bouncing down. All right. Okay, we see Goose Poop Island ahead. We're getting ready to pass it. All right, we're coming down here to the next rapid. We can hear it, and we just have to watch it. We don't hit one of the rocks. We'll just follow Bella through. She didn't wreck yet. We're just going to follow this tongue through. That'll take us through. It was pretty loud for being something that was that smooth. But of course, if you'd hit a rock, it may not have been smooth. And we see enough of that. You've seen me catch on a rock and have to push off. There, we're going to the left of this. My paddle dragged the bottom there. Yeah. We see something really jumping in front of us. We better move over some. Get that white water there. Probably a big rock. But most of this is pretty smooth. A nice float trip. I like to say we're doing 4 miles an hour. Let's look over at the shore. So as we see us floating down here, how fast do you think we're going? So we're threading the rocks again. Look at that one. We're starting to bounce a little bit in here, a little choppy. But that's what makes it fun. Oh, there's a big one we just skirted. Kind of rubbed up against it a little bit. Look at that rock in the middle. We have to split that one. We split between the two. Now it's smoothing out for a little while. But we haven't got to Sharman's Run yet. That's our next landmark we're looking at. As we look ahead, we can see the beach there at Sharman's Run. We'll probably take a little break there just so we can stretch.
No.
We took a little break here at Sharman's Run. And time to get back in the creek. We'll watch this in case something happens. We don't want to miss it. I've learned when you hear someone scream, film it. There Lynn goes. Let's see up here. This is our group trying to put in without losing it. And we look up and see the tubers coming down the creek. People launching again. And down we go. Alright, here we go again. Someone has a little bit of water in there and they're dumping it out. Then we float on down with the tubers. Come up at a spot on the right, we got some rapids. We're going to kind of go left to miss them. Sure are noisy. Oh, here's some more. Look at that big rock. Boy, you just missed that one. We're coming down this section, a little bit of rough stuff. We got the tubers right beside us. And having a great time. Yeah, I just hit a rock. Let me get my nose around here. There we go. Here's a big rock out in the creek. We want to go to the right of this for sure. So, kayaks and tubers, we're all having a great time. Let's see if I can paddle to the right a little bit to miss this rock. There we go. Down here at the beginning of the end. This is the first rapid at the beginning of the end. We look over on the side and past some of the other people that we've seen on the creek. Oh yeah, great float trip. Alright, so here comes the rapid. A lot of rough stuff in here, and this is not rock and roll. This is beginning of the end. This one's actually going to turn us around a little bit so we can look upstream. But that was the rapid at the beginning of the end. Now it'll be pretty smooth down here until we hit rock and roll. And someone over there found one of the rocks. Paddle backwards. You're gonna get hung up if you don't get away from that shore. Alright, she got straightened out, and here she comes. Okay, we're coming up to rock and roll. Everyone's doing their own pace through and doing their own thing. Just keep your nose downstream and you'll be alright. Okay, here we go. We're just about into rock and roll. And this will be a little rough. We'll try and keep the camera going as long as we can. Getting water in already. The key is just to keep your nose downstream. Got some water there too. There, right in the middle, it tends to turn you around. I see someone got turned around there. There's a big trough. Whoa, got a lot of water there. Trying to keep the camera going. There's the ledge. She just went over it. Let's get our nose down. So here we go. Woo! All right, over the ledge, and here's our takeout spot.
Watch out for the beacon!
And boom, we've beached. Now it's just pulling them up the hill. The cars are parked up there. Here we are down the end of our trip. We had a great trip. Got a little wet. See you next time.
Watch out for the beacon!